Chatting with Cherubs.
Hello and welcome back to Chatting with Cherubs. I'm Morgan Rees. I'm here with the amazing
Josh Jones. Oh, and I'm here with the amazing. Sorry. So sorry about that.
No, sorry, who are you with, Josh?
I'm here with the amazing
Gearoid Farrelly. It's lovely to be here. Very nice. It was touch and go there for a while, but yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah, well, so glad you could make it there, Gearoid. It's such last minute.
Yeah, it's nice. How are you? How are you, ladies?
Yeah, good. I'm very excited. I went for a jog this morning because I'm on a fitness journey, and it's the first time it's been like sunny in Manchester.
It makes such a difference. Have you broken out of the shackles of your seasonal depression now? Are you actually feeling hope now you've seen a glimmer of sunlight?
Yeah, some of the trees have got a little bit of pink on them. A little bit of pink trees. Aww. None of the greens ones are out yet. The pinks come first.
That's nice.
So yeah,
and World War III has started as well this week, which has been really exciting.
Well, thank you for bringing that up, Gabriel. But I've got a little bit of pink on a tree on my streets. That's nice, and soon it'll be on fire.
Yeah. I tell you, that heat, well, it's from the mushroom cloud that's heading your way, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, at least the heating bills will all go down, so that's great.
What's your, and I know won't stay on this topic for too long, but what's your weird stress habits? Reason I bring this up is I was talking to a friend of mine, Mags McHugh, yesterday, and she was talking about, she just went, I can't stop buying canola beans. I just cannot stop buying them. I read the news, and for some reason I have to go out and buy beans.
Well, I always think like a little comfort thing for me is I do like a big Temu delivery. So like when I get stressed, like I haven't ordered one in quite a while, but when I get stressed, I do like to have a big parcel arrive with loads of little parcels. So it kind of feels like that feeling of when you played past the parcel and the parcel stopped at you and you got to go, take off a layer.
Well,
so that's what I do.
I've been painting the living room. So while it's been like, all this is happening in Iran, I'm like, well, that purple's a bit deep. Oh, well. And I think it's just made me a bit more free with me painting, really.
Yeah. Do you think it's unwinded you a little bit doing that?
What, painting?
Yeah.
Well, my painting skills have got better because this is the second room I've painted. I painted the downstairs toilet a couple of months ago. And a few weeks ago, I went pottery painting. And I went pottery painting yesterday. And my pottery is well better at it. It's improved.
What did you paint?
So I painted an island cow for my mum for Mother's Day. So I got her a island cow pot and I painted that, and then I painted a cupcake. Then you open it up and it's like a little storage thing, and I painted that dead bright to put in my room, my purple room.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Josh, you might not know this, but Josh has a room where the moment he steps in, he turns into the Mad Hatter.
Yeah, well, exactly. Well, that was me. My idea for the room was Alice in Wonderland, but classy. So I've got this purple wall.
I've always thought that about Alice from Wonderland. She's
so common.
So I painted this really dark purple wall, and then I'm going to have all the walls are going to be have gold frames. I'm going to have so many like photos and mirrors hanging off the wall. So I'm going to make it really busy. And I've already started collecting little things. I've got an old from like the 60s, an old Coleman's, because I like mustard, an old Coleman's mustard tin. And I'm going to use that as a flower pot. I have a vision. But what I will say is, because I did a little video on Instagram saying I'm painting my living room, I had loads of strangers telling me they hate it. They're like, that's an horrible colour.
Welcome to the internet.
Yeah. Well, gotta have vision, guys. Have vision.
I was watched that video that you posted, and then I'm watching this thing, The Night Agent.
That's such a good series, and that ginger guy is so fit.
He's so fit.
He's so
But-
fit. He gets a bit less fit in the second series. I've not seen series 3 yet.
Oh, I've only started season 2, but he, after I watched your video, I watched an episode where he got injured and he took his top off to check the injury on his ribs.
Yeah.
And when he turned around, I was like, oh, that's the same color as Josh's room.
Well, that was probably in my subconscious because I love that series and I think he's so hot. That's the one
Do you
thing.
think that
That's
you
something
think
me.
that
Peter
wall is just a
Sutherland's
big bruise?
Yeah, it does.
The house is bruise.
Someone did comment saying it looks like a bruise.
Did they?
Yeah, but that series is something that me and James watch together, and he knows I'm sat there like, oh, because I just find him so fit, and he's a Secret Service agent, and he's really like, whoa, and he's got good morals. He's a nice man.
Yeah, he's kind of a nice man that could kill you with a punch.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Wow,
Yeah, he's
you
very
do,
hot.
You are such like a mother-in-law, Josh. It's like always sexy, but always a good boy, doesn't he?
Yeah, he has. He's got really.
Yeah.
He's a
He's
really
got a
nice
massive cock.
character.
He says his P's and Q's, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd absolutely rail you, and then he'd make your bed.
Is he a series or an actor or something that, like, if you're watching something, your partner knows that you're looking at the actor like, oh, is he one? Or do you not tell
I got
them?
one the other way round. Regards to like Janik adores. Is it Reacher? The guy that's an absolute tank. And once again, he's a retired hitman.
Of course.
And
Reach.
I don't watch that because I
Is he
know
blonde?
that Janik's not prone. Yes.
Yeah.
Basically
I just know-
anything with Russell Tovey.
Is that the gay guy with the big ears?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're not
from
big
him and
ears, they're
hers.
handles.
Yeah. Pedals. Yeah, a lot of gay people fancy him, don't they?
Yeah,
He's
I think
attractive.
he's very
Seems
handsome.
nice. Seems like a good egg.
Why are you saying it like I'm attacking him? I'm just saying it. I'm not saying he's not. He's all
I think
right.
he gives a lot to charity.
He's
I
all
feel,
right.
I feel there was a lot implied there.
No,
it's like
I
I
think-
felt it felt what you said there, Josh, was very homophobic. It's like, yeah, a lot of gay people
Yeah,
fancy
I
him.
don't know
they?
him. I don't know him. I'm sure he's great.
I feel like you took a swing at the community there, Josh.
I think we've spoke about it before. I found him funny in that Irish film where the aliens are coming and they have to get pissed. He's in that. And he plays like a scientist and he's decent in that. He's not, for me, he's not the guy from The Night Agent, but
No.
he's, no.
Oh my god!
Oh, yeah.
Does season 2 get much better?
Season 2 is not as good as season 1, but season 1 was amazing. Season 2 is all right. I haven't started season 3 yet, but it's out now.
He's got a lovely beard. I do like his beard.
Yeah.
If the listener doesn't know him, his name is who's the actor? What's his name?
I don't know, but I googled him, and it was the first time I've been attracted to someone who's a couple years younger than me.
He's younger than you.
I think he's only
wow.
like 30.
Oh,
know.
gross.
I know. Normally, I like someone who's. I think men are at the fittest when they're like 45 to 55.
Keep it in your pants, Josh.
No, sorry, I rephrase. I think most men are at the fittest when they're 45 to 55.
Or to put it back into your words, some gay men.
Yeah, some gay.
Yes.
Yes, those gays really fancy him, don't they?
Talking about marveling at someone's appearance, apparently people have been marveling or not marveling at your face, Gearoid.
I am well aware of this, right? And I talk about it in my new show that I have a resting bitch face. I just look. I never mean it. Like, I just look really disinterested and
No, but I think the
grumpy.
words that you say kind of back up the face, to be honest, most of the time.
Yeah.
But I do like, because when I was doing Dancing with the Stars, right, the press photographer after the first dress rehearsal, because they take all of like the press shots at the dress rehearsals for each show, and he came up to me and he was like, "What are we going to do about the face?"
Bag it.
What? And I do, like, I have all those photographs, and I do, there's just something that my natural resting face looks furious. And I was doing a panel show yesterday, and at one point the host said, Gearoid, the director of the gallery has just said, could you try to smile and look interested?
Oh, Gearoid. And who knew you actually need that advice from the producer all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gearoid, have you always had that? Have you ever since you were a kid? Have you got any, like, has
Yeah,
anyone
I've got
ever called
photographs.
you out before?
I've got photographs where I'm a kid, like, and I'm just kind of like, I'm just so grumpy and disinterested. All my kids' photographs, even like birthday parties with all my friends, and I'm sitting there with a paper hat on me, just glaring at everybody.
I have seen you. Go on, sorry, Margaret.
So if your resting bitch face could convey a thought, what do you think that thought would be?
It's two things. It's like, I don't like this and I'm exhausted. It's those two things together. Yeah.
I have seen you when other people have been chatting and you've just been a bit like looking at the floor, sort of.
I know, it's awful. And like, we went to Dancing with the Stars last week because it was the 100th episode. And my boyfriend was sitting beside me, and he was like, "Girl, the camera's on you. Look, like, smile, please." Like,
Smile, please.
it was. I just didn't really. But it's just like, you know, when something's just going on in front of you, you just go into a stare, and it's just like all your face muscles relax, and you go to like what you look like, because like in photographs, that's not what you look like. That's you smiling. But when you relax, it's kind of like what you look like when you're sleeping, which is just like.
I think
furious.
I think out the three of us, when other people are speaking, Morgan's got the best sort of looking engaged.
Yeah.
Probably. Because you are just looking angry and I'm just not looking.
Yeah.
I never mean it. And then even on this, sometimes I look at myself in the video afterwards and I'm like, what? Oh, I look like I hate these two people.
Oh, as the person that edits these, the amount of times especially, we're doing this one remote today because we couldn't get our calendars to align. But I would say about maybe about 20% of the podcast is recorded with one of your fists resting against your cheek and your elbow on the table.
I'm such a monster.
I think, though, now I feel like I'm just attacking your character on the podcast. But I actually think in person, you're a lot better than in text. I think in text, you were a lot more cold.
Am I?
Yeah, when I read your messages, I'm like, wow, okay. Ooh. But then when I speak to you on your phone, you're like, hey.
Oh God! But all right, I'm gonna start using emojis now.
Yeah, I think don't you use like a bit more full stops and grammar, and on text that just comes across as just die.
Yeah, I don't like.
When did that
okay,
happen?
so I won't use full stops. Okay.
No full stops because you've got to keep the conversation open.
I'll keep it really light.
Yeah.
I'll just from now on. I'm going to just be sending whimsical texts the whole time.
Hey, Josh, just walking through a field of roses and thinking of you.
The other thing I've noticed I do is I lean on things.
Us to get you through your career.
No, but like when I'm talking, like if I say I go for coffee with somebody and there's a wall, I just press myself against the wall.
I mean, I think loads of us do that, and I can't judge you for that. Like this time, if I'm comfy, I will slouch. I'm a sloucher, and I'm a.
But yesterday when they said that, like everyone was a little bit shocked. Everyone was like, oh. And I just couldn't stop laughing. I just could not stop laughing.
Yeah.
And Eli Matthewson, that was on the team with me, I just said to him, like, no, I know about this about myself. I'm fine. It's like.
Was you interested though?
I was interested because I was actually having a really nice time. And then like 2 minutes later, oh God, this was awful. 2 minutes after that, the host said, Gearoid, can you look at me and not read and mouth what's on the auto cue? God.
If there's any
Gearoid,
producers booking this, if you ever want to pitch like a panel show of the three of us together, don't worry, Gearoid will not be a team captain. He'll be on the side.
Yeah, Gearoid will be behind the teleprompter.
Yeah.
We'll just get him in to do the warm-up.
And one of us will be sat next to him and we will kick him in the shin.
Yeah. We'll tickle him.
I felt like such an amateur. I was like, oh God, I'm so embarrassed.
How would you describe your resting face, Josh? If it could, okay, so Gearoid has a resting bitch face. You have a resting what face?
I don't know. I don't think my face rests that much. Do you know what I mean? I think it's always me. But I have noticed I don't like... James always takes weird photos of me when I'm concentrating on this. And when I'm concentrating, he's got loads of photos when I don't know he's taking it. And it's not even me face. When I'm looking at stuff, if I'm like painting the living room or whatever, I put my hands on my hips and he says I do a proper old man sort of like...
Oh, you for the listener, Josh is pushing out his pelvis the same time that his hands are on the hips.
Yeah, but of this.
Walking into rooms dick first.
Yeah, it's nonchalant top is basically what he's serving.
But he says I put my belly out and that's like me concentrating face and I have a concentrating face. Basically, we have to think my face moves.
I look furious when I have to think. I remember in the silent study area at uni and a little bit in the coffee shop at the moment, a lot of people the staff have said, like, oh, we don't talk to you sometimes you look furious. It's like, oh no, I was just thinking.
Yeah, well, I've watched you when you're writing, because when you were in that coffee shop in Manchester, I saw you but couldn't get to you. Like, because it was like the downstairs area was quite
bouncers.
big, but there was a stage in the way. And exactly. Yeah.
And
Morgan's staff was just
Irish.
keeping everyone back. So I watched you and you were like typing furiously and you kept doing this like really like, as if Morgan's got really bad news.
I do look like I perceive really.
That's you writing jokes.
I know.
Your job is to write jokes.
An email.
No.
Just a gun against my head.
But I don't. You can't really answer questions like that about yourself because you don't know. You look at my face more than I look at my face, so you will know what my resting face is more than me. I would say I'm a delight to work with, and I'm always on time. But you might not say that. Our opinions of ourselves aren't as correct as the people around us.
I think that's, I think that's probably true for both of you, but not for me.
No, you admit you're a cunt, and that's what I like about you.
I didn't know that about myself. I'm going to have to really watch that with texting.
Well, I just didn't know if it was just with me.
I'm going to have to be really careful.
I don't know when that came in, but it is full stop comes across as
passive aggressive
really
on a text.
Passive on the text. And where did that come from? Because that is just grammar. That is just correct.
Yeah, well, I always use like commas and full stops, and I've been known to, like, I'll put it out there, I've been known to throw in a semicolon.
Yeah, on a text,
Hey.
too much.
On a text.
It's too much. It's aggressive, and I feel threatened. On an email, it's fine.
But why?
I
always put a kiss at the end.
No, you do not.
I'm a kisser.
I don't
always
know who
send
you're kissing,
kisses.
but you're never kissing me. Right,
I'm going to see. When's the last time? Gearoid Farrelly.
Oh yeah, all those
Gearoid.
kisses. Not one kiss there. No kiss.
I've received.
And don't just send me a kiss. I can see the fuck off. And look, I put an emoji on every text I send you, more or less, and I never had one back.
I'm not getting any kisses.
I've never had a kiss.
getting
You're a fucking liar. I'm scrolling all the way through the text. There's not one kiss. So I don't know why you think right, this is, you're negging us.
Just you just text loads of kisses now. This is just me glancing at these messages. These are the text messages Gearoid sent me. He's a dead man. It's a shithole.
Right, I
use the hand wash shampoo. My hair looks like pubes. Thanks,
Okay,
I'm sure it'll be
we need
shite.
to move on now. We need to move on.
Right.
I'm allowed to make statements and not qualify them.
So I text him saying, just ring in. I've gone all the way back to the 12th of October. No kisses. Just ringing to see how your birthday weekend was. I'll catch up tomorrow. 2 smiley faces. I got a reply. No signal. I'm in a black spot. I only think I have 1 bar. That was it. You're a demon. You're a fucking demon.
I'm so sorry. I'm going to be so nice from now on.
You just text me saying, I love you, Josh.
Yeah.
But on the phone, so friendly.
Yeah, you can't stop kissing. Always kissing on the phone.
On text, you're diabolical.
Okay, I'm going to be, well, from now on, I'm going to just emote.
Yeah. At least my problem texting is they're not spelt right. And you'll text me and I will just phone you a lot of the times.
Yeah, I like that.
That's fine with me.
But also, I have to say, I do find WhatsApp a little bit, like, overwhelming a little bit.
What
Like,
about it?
every time I pick it up, there's just like 50 messages, like from groups and from family and it always makes, as soon as I pick it up, I go, and then I just put it down.
Oh, do you not have any groups muted?
This is the only group I have not muted.
Same.
I've muted every other's. Cheers, Josh.
Yeah, that's why when we put it, when we put a message in the Cherubs group, Morgan replies instantly. And then like 4 hours later, and it'll be like Josh Jones is online. And then 4 hours later, Josh will go, sorry, I was walking the dog.
This is one of the only groups that, this group isn't muted permanently. This group sometimes get muted. Do you know when you can mute it for 8 hours?
Wow, Josh. So that's basically like when you both annoy me.
Yeah, no, when I'm busy. I can't take in too much at once. And I don't think I've muted the group in at least a month.
Oh my God.
I've muted it less than 10 times. I've not muted you that much. But when I've been but if I've done a telly thing or whatever, I'll mute you. I mute all my groups. If I'm doing like a big thing that day, you're getting muted. And I'm not apologising for that.
Yeah, because you're just like, well, I'm on telly today. I don't need these fucking losers.
No, but it's like,
Thanks so much for listening to Chatting with Cherubs. If you would like to support the show, you can subscribe to our Patreon for as little as £3 a month. But just to let you know that once we have 200 followers on Patreon, we are putting that price up to £5. So just £3 now and you'll get an extra episode every single week. Every Tuesday you'll get our quiz episode. And if you can't do that, what we would love you to do is to tell somebody about the show that otherwise wouldn't hear about us. So tell your mate, put it on social media, or if you could, we would love it if you could share a link to it or subscribe, share, like, etc. You know what to do. chatwithcherubs@gmail.com if you want to get in touch. We would love to hear from you.
But I've been told so many times that this is me grand's last week. And I was literally at her house 2 days ago having a jacket potato. She's fine. So it's just like her and my granddad are 94 and 95. And they're just like, yeah, whatever. And my grand got told, basically, it was like, oh, God, it's not looking good. And they told her to not go on the allotment and don't do a garden. And then she was doing a garden. She went, well, I know how my body works more than a doctor. I was like, do you know what? Go ahead. She's still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do think that your grandparents are going to be around forever by the sound of things.
Yeah.
Like,
by
I'm not hearing
by the time
vulnerabilities.
Well, we're trying to get them to go in assisted living because they live on their own. And it's just, my granddad's got Alzheimer's. So his carer is my gran who's 95. And, well, it's more like he doesn't know how to work the phone, really. He still knows everyone and he can still chat and he remembers us all. So it's not, and I was speaking to him the other day and he remembers all of these people from his life. So it's very, I've been telling everyone he had early onset Alzheimer's because I thought that's what means it's not very strong Alzheimer's. So I was like, oh yeah, my granddad's got early onset Alzheimer's. He's 94. I didn't know. I didn't know early onset meant young. I thought it meant what's it called? Like weak. Like
if just beginnings of.
Yeah, if it was a Nando's Alzheimer's, it'll have one little chili. Do you know what I mean? So I thought that's what early onset meant. So I was saying to everyone. He's got early onset Alzheimer's. Chili equivalent?
Would it just be grey? He's only got one grey cell.
Yeah.
Rather than 5 grey cells.
Yeah, we got all of his grandkids, and then like the ones whose names he can't remember, we just take them off the grade. But
I think that your family should bring you to the appointments with his consultant, and you could just be like, "Can you just frame this in Nando's chili?" What are we talking here?
I don't know the name of a one chili Alzheimer's. I don't know the name of
lemon and herb.
Yeah.
I don't know. We got lemon and herb Alzheimer's.
That's what he's on because he's still very chatty, sort of, and remembers everything and everyone.
You see, that's what you want. That I think that's what you want. You need to I think one of the worst things that can happen to people as they get older is that they start to feel frail.
Yeah.
And they start to mind themselves a little bit. And I think that if people just go, yeah, fuck it, I'm still happy to be here. I think they're the people that live forever. Like,
yeah, they're both. I don't know. Right, this is obviously because I'm very close with my grandparents and always have been, and I feel like I'm obviously very biased because of my grandparents, but I think they're the best people alive. And they're both so nice. Every time my granddad has seen me all my life, he's always been like, oh, and I saw him like 2 days before and he's always like answering the door like, oh, like just both so nice and lovely.
Like a dog. I know that sounds a bit to me, but how a dog's always happy to see you.
He has like proper Labrador energy. And my grand's just so nice and great. And I just think that's what's kind of, I know scientifically that this isn't right, but I think them just being like loving life has kept him alive.
Yeah. I do think there's an awful lot to be said for that. Like, I think if your life is, if you're just kind of going, God, I hate everything.
But you do get a load of miserable old twats. There's some 100-year-old who's like murdered someone.
Murdered someone?
There'll be someone, they must be.
Hypothetically, statistically, I think Josh is saying.
Yes,
he's not naming an individual.
Yeah, like statistically, there'll be one person in the 90s who's being looked after by a carer, and that carer doesn't know that they've killed 12 lorry drivers.
I thought this was somebody like at your granddad's centre. Stay clear of him, Josh.
Over from his grandmother's. Well, they're a mass murderer, you see. But she got brilliant turnips.
Oh, God.
Can I tell you about an event? I went to my first ever fashion event this week. And it's my housemate has launched a magazine. And I free plug here, essentially. But I'm holding a magazine. When was the last time you held a thick magazine?
I love a magazine.
The smell of a magazine. You feel like a child looking at a magazine now, just looking at the pictures.
It looks so shiny on camera.
What's it called?
It's called Access. It's a fashion one because he's a stylist. So it's mainly about showing off their skills, their wear, their craft, and it's really great. But I went to the launch party in a nice posh hotel in Shoreditch. Now, I should say, Ian can style someone. Ian can put a fashion magazine together. What Ian can't do is organise a party. We went to this party, and it's so plush, so chic, so stylish, just big, grand hall. Now, a lot of these fashion events have so many frequent events. I don't know if you've got any fashion people online. It always seems like they're at a party for some reason. But the reason they can do that is because they get alcohol sponsors. Like, they want to sponsor these events. So he managed to get this sponsor, an alcohol sponsor for the event, and they were like, I'll tell you, it's all frozen stuff. So there'll be like frozen margaritas, frozen daiquiris, frozen sex on the beaches. So there'll be the frozen vodka section, there'll be the frozen Malibu section, there'll be the frozen, whatever section over there. And then he gets to the event and it's all ice cream. He misread the email.
Alcohol ice cream.
Yeah, alcoholic ice cream. Now, for many reasons, this is funny because I don't know whether you've been in a room full of size zero models before, but the last thing on their mind is ice cream.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That is hilarious.
So we all arrived at this party ready for this big old fucking piss up. All imagine we'd be sinking pints, doing shots. Cut to, we've all got these little tubs of ice cream, shoveling it in to try and get hammered because the bar's too expensive.
Was it nice ice cream though?
Some of them were, some of them weren't. Some of them were actually really nice and actually like would be a great palate cleanser sorbet. But yeah, he just shoveling this Malibu orange, trying to get hammered like it's an interval at a theatre.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to get a bit more fashion forward. I've just bought, well, I keep calling them my Gen Z jeans because they're baggy. So they're my Gen Z jeans. I got them from M&S. And,
I love a baggy jean.
Yeah, I've never really been into a baggy jean, but I quite like them. They make me feel fun and youthful. So I've got my Gen Z.
You've not been wearing slim fit, have you?
I normally wear slim fit.
Oh, Josh,
well,
that's been gone for ages.
Well, I went from skinny to slim fit.
Really?
Yeah. So
I always wear slim fit. Is that gone?
They've
been
gone.
Out for a little while
I
now.
still occasionally wear them because, I want to. I don't have to be Gen Z all the time, but on some days where I'm feeling Gen Z, I put my baggy jeans on.
I only got into baggy jeans when Stephen, who had Dance with the Stars, was like, you should get baggy jeans. And I was like, okay,
They're
well.
so
God,
comfy.
you would do
I'm
anything that man told you to do. You should shoot up a church. All right, okay.
No, but he's very much my what should I wear person. I was doing the late recently, and I was like, what suit will I wear, this or this? And he was like, that. And I was like,
I'm so offended considering you're on a podcast with two homosexuals. Well, a full-time homosexual and a bisexual, and
Thank you.
And you don't go to either of us. You go to the straight man.
I'm literally wearing straight leg jeans now. It's probably the only straight thing about me these days. But straight leg jeans,
look at those
top.
You're very fashion forward.
Yeah, I'm in some shorts and an All Saints shirt with a stain on it. But it was from All Saints.
Speaking of
Tyra Banks, can we talk about the documentary? Have you seen the documentary?
Oh, I've seen the documentary.
Haven't seen
the
the
American
documentary.
Next Top Model documentary. It's the best TV I've ever seen in my whole entire life. She's mental.
She is mental, and she's also horrible.
I never really watched America's Next Top Model. So James was like, I'll watch this documentary. And I was really like, oh, bore off. I'm not interested. And then I watched the first episode and I was like, this is insane. And as someone who's never seen the TV show, I was like, how is this on TV? They did photo shoots where the theme was like eating disorders. There was this mad one was where they did photo shoots where they've all been murdered women, right? That's problematic. Yeah. And then one of the women in her audition tape told them that a mum was in a wheelchair because she was shot, right? So then the murder that they gave her was a bullet wound to the head.
And that was so weird
That
to
was
see
on
her.
telly.
Like, oh my God. It was. Tyra Banks is absolutely insane.
Yes. It's the craziest TV show I've ever. That
Did you
documentary,
used to watch that
have to
TV
watch
show?
it.
Girl, did you used to watch that TV show?
Yeah, I'd seen it. I didn't watch it religiously. I didn't like it. I used to tune in and go, she's insane. Like, I remember there was one episode where she was shouting at somebody because they weren't, they didn't give enough, like, in this, like, dance thing that they were doing. Like, they were being photographed while they were dancing. So then she got up with one of the guys from the desk and then she started to dance. But then, like, her shoe fell off and she fell on the ground, and then she got back up and she kept dancing, and then she was like waving her shoe going, I kept going. I was like, you're insane.
I remember, so I've seen bits of the show without ever seeing it. So, like, I think everyone's seen that clip of, we were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you.
Yeah.
So that's like all I knew. But, like, I didn't know that they, like, were pulling girls' teeth out and making someone.
God.
Yeah, like, they made someone have the teeth, like, put together. There's a whole bit where, and basically looks like they filmed someone getting assaulted.
Yeah,
it was dark.
Yeah, I heard about
so
that one
dark.
on them.
It's so dark, but the whole, she's crazy. It's the fashion world. Well, is it fashion world or is it reality telly? But it was funny because, obviously, because I was on Dancing on Ice and I didn't enjoy it. I was saying to James, I was like, this is why I'll never do reality telly again. They're all monsters.
I can't wait until you're after you, Grud.
Sorry, do you know what the worst thing about that whole series was? Was that at the end of the episode, she basically announced the new series.
Yeah.
I was like,
no one's going to watch it if you're in it, demon. Get out.
Yeah, you mad bitch.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was still running. That's mad.
No, it's not. They're
They
bringing it
haven't
back.
done it. She wants to bring it back.
Yeah, they're bringing it back because they've seen all of the trauma that they've inflicted on other people. They were like, we should do this again.
It was awful.
That's going back to a lit firework, isn't it? That is. But apparently she wasn't supposed to be in the documentary, but she got wind of it and then wanted to be part of it.
Well, she jumped in at the end. I think she was like refused to and then came in at the end. She doesn't come across well at all.
It's like the perfect no self-awareness, isn't it?
But I don't think any of them do, because even like the Jays and stuff, like there's that, what's the one who's the one who was at all the photo shoots and he was there and he talks the most in it and stuff. And even him, but I'm like, you were still there though. Like, I don't think any of them are great.
Well,
when they, after good.
But I think that they have a very, I think that the thing skewed a lot then if she went into it, because it did look like the whole thing was like a character assassination thing. And then, but with her in it is the only thing that softens it. I think it's kind of a shame that she ended up doing it.
What, so you just think it would have been better if it was all like, we hate Tyra?
Because I'd imagine she was like, oh, I'll do it, but I want to, like, don't mention this. You know, like, I felt, because even the bit, do you remember where your mom was saying, like, he tried to quit and then she was bullying him for, like, the rest of it. And at one point they said to her, like, what about Jay? And she's like, yeah, I don't want to talk about that. I should ring Jay.
Yeah. Well, yeah, she had, so he was one of the people on it, and I think he was a producer till like season 8. And then he sent an email being like, listen, I don't think this is for me anymore. I'm going to leave. And then basically they were like, don't leave. He made it sound, because I watched an interview after the documentary as well. He made it sound like basically if he left, they was like, you won't get work anywhere else. Like, we're going to make sure you don't get anything. So obviously he stayed. And then, whenever they're not she'd speak to him on camera and be really friendly with him on camera. And then whenever they stop recording, she just completely blanks him and is horrible to him. Kind of like you two and me, the way you treat me on this.
Yeah,
really,
absolutely.
I'd say. But,
it's justified.
With America's Top Model was huge purely because it seems like there was a Tyra. Would it help if I took Tyra's role in this trio?
What? And you'd be the horrible one?
I'll be the horrible one. I start getting you to do really toxic, really really self-damaging tasks every week.
Yeah.
Like Josh setting up a
relive all your
laptop.
traumas.
Shut up. Morgan was having a go at me because they were calling it an apple. I borrowed James's laptop and I asked him for his apple. But that's what it is. It's an apple.
You said I can't work the sound on this apple.
I don't know I don't have an Apple laptop. I use James's Apple, but I've never used it before because it's his work laptop. But I have an HP for the source HP, and he has an Apple. Are all of the computers named after food?
Yep, I've got a Heinz tablet.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm speaking to you from a Cadbury's.
I've got a chili oil watch. Yeah, I've got them all.
But yeah, I didn't know how to turn up the volume on his Apple.
Oh, that is funny. Fair play. Oh, what was it that happened to you at the Late Late Show?
Oh my God. When I did the Late Late Show, okay, I met Beverly Callard. Do you know Beverly Callard?
Yeah, from Carre.
She was Liz in Coronation Street. And oh my God. Do you know the way sometimes when you meet people, they're just not what you expect them to be. And they're like, I sometimes think that the longer you're a fan of somebody, that when you meet them, it's kind of like, I wish that had gone differently. But she was actually really lovely. She's genuinely as lovely as, like you want her to be. But before we did the interview, right? Basically it was one of those, like where you do the interview and then you move up in the chair and then you stay on. Mm-hmm. So I was on between Derry Girls and her, right? So they moved up, I did my bit, and then I moved up, and then Beverly Callard came on. But beforehand, one of the producers came in and he said, just to let you know that she's going to announce.
Can you look interested, please?
Yeah.
They were like, just to let you know, she's going to announce that she has breast cancer, right? As part of the interview, because I think she'd been seen coming out of a clinic or something.
Yeah.
And she'd been papped, like. So I was like, oh, fine. So I took that to mean, shut up.
It's awful. It's awful if they're papping people going to the doctors. That's fucking
so horrible, isn't it?
Sickening, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I did make a bit of money out of the photo, so.
The bit of equipment Josh can use.
Yeah. How do I upload these on my Apple?
But I took it that they wanted me to just shut up, like, because it was, it was going to be a bit serious. So I didn't want to be like,
you don't want to jump in with a bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But one of the things that we talked about, I think we talked about this in the podcast, was that when I was a kid, we used to do an impression of Liz from Coronation Street. And I had told the researchers that, and they were like, oh, that'll be the bit into when she comes on, blah, blah. So she came on, and I was just like, don't say anything. Because we were expecting, like, the story. And then they were like, Gearoid, do you have an impression of Liz? And I was like, I think Liz has had a hard week. I'm not sure this is what she needs.
Yeah. But from when is this impression as well? Otherwise it'd be really.
But I ended up doing it, and she was just like really confused.
Did she not laugh at it?
She was just, I think she said something like, oh, that was terrible or something.
Oh, wow.
But I was mortified. I was like, oh. And I was like...
Is it live as well?
Yeah, it's live. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. Your impression's bad when there's a breast cancer announcement and your impression's the worst thing about it.
Yeah.
I know, yeah. Exactly.
I need to find this.
Yeah, it was bad. I felt terrible. But she was so lovely. Oh my God, I really liked her. Can
you do it now? Can you do the impression
now?
now?
Yeah, it was basically, do you remember Liz McDonald and Jim, he didn't want her to work, but she wants to get a job. That would have been the storyline. So she was like, no, Jim, I want to work.
As someone from Manchester,
I'm closing my laptop because I don't want to hear that.
I am deeply offended. Why, when people do an impression of someone from the north of England, do they always do a delay? No, crazy.
Because we're in London, we're so much quicker. We're always
Yeah.
it's so quick down here.
Well, I guess.
I can't believe you did that live TV.
So embarrassed.
Yeah.
And even
To
when I
her
was
face
doing
as
it, I
well,
was
this-
like, I'm not sure this is a good idea.
Yeah, no, Jim, I want to
I had time to
work.
think that because obviously you say it so slowly.
Oh no, that's embarrassing. I'm glad she was nice though.
Yeah, she was lovely.
She's not in Corrie. She's doing a show in Ireland.
Yeah, she's doing an Irish soap. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I had a run in. We might have to wrap up on this. We've got to 50 minutes. But I had a run in with a TV star this week at the fashion event. Someone said to me, I said, "Oh, that's that person I need to introduce you to her. Her name's Nora." And I went, "What? Like the virus?" I went, "No, no." They looked at me really weird. And I should say, they were Irish as well. She said, "Oh, sure. Oh, it's Nora." And I went, and I made the same joke again. I went, "Oh, what, like the virus?" And again, she looked at me and she went, "No." It just dropped. And then I didn't realise they were saying Laura. It was Laura Whitmore from Love Island. But
Why is it always you? It's always you.
So I said the first time I ever met Laura Whitmore, they introduced her as, "Oh, this is Nora." And I went, "Like the virus?" And she went, "No."
You're Laura virus.
Laura virus. She said, "What the hell's Laura virus?"
The name Nora.
What rumours are going behind me?
I like the name Nora, and it's the same name as the book I'm reading at the moment, right? And I really wanted to recommend the book. I think that you'll really like it, Gearoid, but I was scared to recommend it because I didn't want to offend you, because it's about this girl who's going to kill herself. And then I'm like, but I don't know how you can recommend that book to someone without being like, you're on the edge. But it's a really good book, right, where it's called The Midnight Library. And she has a bad time, and then she has a load of regrets in her life, and then she goes to commit suicide, and but she doesn't die. She ends up in this library, and every book in the library is different paths of her life if she would have done something else. Or, do you know what I mean? So she can relive her regrets. And I wanted to recommend it to you, but I didn't know how to do it without offending.
Yeah.
It's a really good book, though. It's really good. It's quite funny as well. It's quite
I don't want to speak on your behalf here, Gearoid, but I think what's feeling pointed to me is that it's only been recommended to you.
Well, no, you like stuff about goblins and elves.
Yeah, I've got enough regrets in my life.
Yeah, there's no goblins and elves in
I'm
this.
learning so much about myself in this episode. Some people will call this character assassination, but no.
No, it's an actual good book. I think it's funny, and I think you'll find it funny.
I might give it a go. Yeah.
It's good.
Give it a go.
Book.
Yeah. Give that living a go, Gearoid.
Yeah, give it a go.
I'm quite a content person.
Should we wrap up?
Let's wrap up.
Yeah.
Who do you want to go first, because you've got
Look
active
at Josh.
tour
Look at
dates?
the way Josh is looking.
I was looking at I was looking at the tree, because it's the first time I've seen pink on my tree. Got a tree out my window.
Not Pink the artist, by the way. She's not.
No. Do you know she's... oh, God, I could have spoke about that next week. She's stepping in for Kelly Clarkson at the moment. She's hosting the Kelly Clarkson show. She's doing an all right job. I don't mind. Do you want to go first, Gearoid?
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for listening to Chatting with Cherubs. If you would like to support the show, please go and subscribe to our Patreon. If you do, you will get a bonus episode on a Tuesday, which is our quiz episode, but we are mixing that up, so that's going to change. I'm on tour at the moment. I've got a couple of dates left. This weekend I'm in Liverpool and Brighton, and then I've got a Frog and Bucket in Manchester on the 22nd. That's the end of the UK tour. I'll be in Australia in April, Edinburgh in August, and then I'm on tour in Ireland from September. GearoidFarrelly.com.
I'm on tour at the moment and it'll be ending in April. These are all the extra dates from last year's tour. This weekend I'll be in Southport. I'm kind of doing all over the Northwest, and then I've got some Welsh shows and Bath as well. But these are, once these extra dates are done, not just the Northwest. I'm doing all around that. I'm basically doing a tour of Greater Leeds. So I've done Leeds and I'm doing all the small towns around it. If you want to come, joshjonescomedy.com is where you can get tickets. Morgan.
Hello, and yes, I am on tour later this year from October onwards with a show called What a Bummer, and we're about to announce it. I am doing the Edinburgh Fringe for 5 days, so come and see me there. But otherwise, you can get all the tickets at morganreescomedy.com. We'll see you next week, everybody. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Chatting with Cherubs.